Hey guys, I wanted to do a real quick video and show you a little bit about what my meal prep looks like sometimes. So the things that I've made for this week, actually almost none of them are on my actual meal plan. But that's okay because I have the portion cup control containers, so I just make things that I know are healthy, and then I use the portion control cups as like measuring spoons, so I just make a bunch of stuff, and then when it comes down to my dinner time, I just scoop whatever my portion is of that stuff onto my plate. So that's how I know. And I find it to be a lot easier that way. So what I've done, first of all, is I have bought a whole chicken. And that sounds crazy, but it's a lot cheaper that way. So I buy a whole chicken and I boil it for an hour. And this is what's left. We have chicken broth. I know it looks gross right now because it's all cool already. So I have a whole pot of chicken broth. So then I scooped 2 cups of the chicken broth out of that pot, and I've put it into my nice handy dandy rice cooker with 2 cups of brown rice. Usually I put quinoa with it too, but we're out of quinoa. So this week it's just going to be brown rice. And I've added a whole bunch of garlic and like half an onion. And I just put that in my rice cooker and I cook it, and we use that all week. And I just measure out my carb rations out of that. And then from there, I take the whole chicken out and I shred it. And half of it I put back into the pot with vegetables. These vegetables look pretty sorry right now because this is just what I have. Can you see them? And I'll also put broccoli and some other stuff. Usually I put all kinds of stuff, kale and all kinds of stuff, but I didn't go to the grocery, so I'm just using what I've got. So I use the broth for, I take a little bit out for other recipes that I'm going to need. And then the rest of it that's in the pot, I put half the chicken back in and a whole bunch of vegetables and water and spices and herbs and make a huge pot of chicken vegetable soup. So I have that soup, and it can be used, sometimes it'll be used for dinner and sometimes it'll be used for lunch. But I know that it's healthy, and I know the broth doesn't have any added sodium, it doesn't have any preservatives because I got it straight from the chicken that I cooked. So that's really important. Isel, please relax. And then the rest of the chicken that I didn't use, I will shred up and I'll use for chicken salad, and I'll put some aside for chicken stir fry. Oh, come here, baby. Look, say hi. I'm crying and I don't know why. Alright, so another one of my secrets for all of this stuff is Costco. Sorry, this lighting is awful. Costco is amazing. This is what I do. I buy this big giant bag of broccoli. It's got like 4 separate bags of broccoli in there, and it's frozen. I buy that. Then I also buy this giant bag of stir-fry vegetables. This is not organic, and that's unfortunate, but it's like one of the few things that I eat that's not organic, so I'm okay with that because it makes my life a lot easier. So I'll shred some of the chicken up and I'll set it aside for stir-fry, and I'll just throw those frozen stir-fry vegetables in a pan, throw the chicken in. Sometimes I make the sauce ahead of time and sometimes I don't. It's real easy. I just put soy sauce and I don't know what that light is. Oh, it's my freezer. Whatever, you can make up your own stir-fry seasoning. I usually use soybean oil, soy sauce, water, garlic, ginger. I chop up all the garlic and ginger fresh. Another thing that I always get at Costco, all these big things I stock up like once a month, so then I have all of this stuff for the rest of the time. This is a giant bag of garlic. It's already peeled and separated, cloves. So I can just take a big huge handful and throw it into everything that I'm cooking because garlic is awesome for you. It's got tons of antioxidants and it tastes good. So I'll do that. Then I've taken 4 cans of tuna and I've made this tuna salad right here. A big huge thing of it. That'll last 2 or 3 days depending on if the rest of my family will eat it. No. So that'll be some of my lunches. I'll take a scoop of the tuna in the portion cup, put it on a bed of lettuce. Then I get a big huge thing of it at Kroger. I make salad greens, and I'll just do some lettuce and some tuna salad. Bless you. And that's my lunch for one day. The next thing we've done for this week is Eldon bought a huge thing of pork shoulder. This is only half of it. Can you see that? It was huge, and it was like 7.5 pounds, I think, for $8. So we're having pork a lot this week. So that's my suggestion. Bargain hunt. Find whatever's on sale, buy a bunch of it, and if you can stand to eat the same thing every day for a week, then do that, and then next week you can change it up. So I've made this, I'm cooking this pork in the crock pot. So when that's done, we could either eat it as a pot roast, or I'm going to shred some of it up, and I'm gonna make pulled pork sandwiches one night, and with whole wheat bread. I haven't decided on the bread yet, and a healthy barbecue that I will make myself. And then some nights I'll shred some of it up and make tacos, pork tacos. We love tacos with lots of veggies, onions, tomatoes, cilantro, all kinds of good stuff. The main thing is just to watch your portions. So pretty much you can eat good stuff as long as it's not packaged and preserved and has lots of added sugar. If you make all this stuff at home, you're fine. Just measure it out when it comes time to eat it, and don't eat more than your required measurements. So we've got the pork. That's going to last us all week. And I'm just going to shred it all up and do the 2 things that I said, and then I'll have extra probably for just whenever. If one of my meals doesn't go as planned, I can just throw that on some rice, and there we go. Cook some of my frozen veggies up, and it's done. So that's really easy. And then as for my snacks, I always boil a whole bunch of hard-boiled eggs. Like at least a dozen for the week usually, because my snacks are usually a hard-boiled egg, a thing of cottage cheese with frozen blueberries, or a banana and peanut butter. Those are my favorite go-to. They're easy, they're quick, they usually fill in. I'm usually missing my fruits, which is nice, so I can just grab a piece of fruit on my way out, and that can be my snack, or a hard-boiled egg. They're already boiled. You just peel it on the way or whatever. Peel it real quick before you leave. Okay. I think that's everything. My breakfasts are Shakeology, so that's super easy. Looking around the kitchen, I think that's all I've got for today. Let me know how your guys' meal prep went. If you did anything, planned ahead. If you need some ideas for recipes or for mixtures, like for barbecue sauce and for the Asian sauce for your stir fries, let me know and I can send you those. All right, thanks for watching. Hope all goes well. Say happy clean eating. Whiny pants. All right, bye guys.